Welcome back to AFT Die Season 11. It is semi-final week, Saturday, the 7th of February, 2026. We've got two blockbusters, Melbourne versus GWS Giants at MCG and West Coast versus Gold Coast at Optus Stadium. Let's get stuck into it. The first match will determine who St Kilda plays and West Coast versus Gold Coast will play the winner out of that game will play Brisbane Lions at the Gabba. All right, let's go to the first game. First quarter, Melbourne versus GWS Giants at the MCG. Let's go. First quarter's nearly completed. And the first quarter's completed, and GWS Giants have kicked 6 goals, 41 to Melbourne, 5-1, 31. Second quarter is underway in this game. Who is going to meet St Kilda in the preliminary final? Second preliminary final. And halftime siren has gone, and GWS Giants have kicked 3 goals, 4 to Melbourne, 3 goals, 6 at half time. It is 8 points the difference to the GWS Giants, 63 to 55. Third quarter has started. Three-quarter time, siren has gone, and the Giants, after half time, have kicked 6 goals, 1 to Melbourne, 1-3. And that could be the ball game. Let's go to the last quarter. It is 36 points the difference GWS's way, 100 to 64. So I was about to go. Final siren has gone, and GWS Giants have won by 31 points. And with the final scores, Melbourne 15-14, 104 to the Giants, 20 goals, 15, 135. So Melbourne has bowed out in straight sets 2 years in a row. GWS Giants go on to play St Kilda in the second preliminary final at Marvel Stadium. All right, let's get stuck into the second semi-final. It is West Coast versus Gold Coast at Optus Stadium. Let's go to the first quarter. Who is going to play Brisbane at the Gabba for the first preliminary final? First quarter has completed, and the Gold Coast Suns have kicked 5 goals, 6 to the West Coast Eagles, 2 goals, 2. And it is 22 points the difference to the Suns. Away from home, West Coast premiers in season 10. And the halftime siren has gone, and West Coast have kicked 2 goals, 6 to the Suns, 1 goal, 4. And it is at halftime, 14 points of difference, Gold Coast way, 46 to 32. Let's go to the third quarter of this match. Who's going to kick away, or is West Coast going to bring the scores back? Gold Coast Suns, after halftime, have kicked 6 goals, 2 to West Coast, 2 goals, 2. And it is 42 points the difference, West Suns way. It could all be a Q Clash preliminary final at the Gabba. West Coast 46, Gold Coast 84 at three-quarter time. So it is 42 points of difference. Let's go to the last quarter to see how much Gold Coast will win by against the West Coast Eagles. And the Gold Coast Suns have absolutely slaughtered West Coast Eagles by 59 points. West Coast final scores 8-15-63 to the Gold Coast Suns, 18-14, 122. So it's straight sets for both top four teams, Melbourne and West Coast Eagles. Wow. We've got a huge matchups in the preliminary finals. We've got Brisbane versus Gold Coast Suns at the Gabba and St Kilda versus GWS Giants at Marvel Stadium. All right, we'll see you next time for preliminary final week, Monday, the 9th of February, 2026. It is nearly here, the grand final.